Creative Misfits.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Creative Misfits finale. I am your host, One Known.
And I am your hostess, Lyrical Relief.
And yeah, man, it's the finale. So basically what we want to do here today is we want to kind of tell you guys about, the whole idea of ending the show and, kind of how that went and why it is going to be the way it is and just kind of explain everything. So, with that, we can pretty much just jump right into it.
Yep.
I think where I want to start is, this has been an idea that we've had for quite a while. I want to say last hurricane season when we were on the way back from Irma, right? Was it Irma?
I
think it was Irma, right? The one that
Yeah.
caused a lot of problems around here.
Irma.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
So,
one.
basically we were coming back to Florida from out of town, after Irma or whatever the case may be. We were kind of like evacuees, just trying to make sure, that we were good during the storm, just in case. We just wanted to be prepared. But anyway, on the way back, we were talking about basically that's the inception of the idea of ending the show. So we kind of basically boiled it down to, we're two different people, and
we both have different passions. Like, we both love music for sure, but I definitely feel like that's his thing for sure. And he would do a lot better if he can just do it on his own. I think he can go far with that, and I can go ahead and pursue what I'm passionate about, and that's something that I learned too, like on the show. Every time we did meet, an artist, I loved that part. Like, that was amazing. But I noticed that I was more interested in knowing like their backstory, their struggle, like what they went through to get to that, the point where they're at right now. And that's the kind of work that I want to now focus on. So we decided it would be a better decision for us to just do our own shows, do our own thing, and
just
grow.
create whatever kind of content we want to create. We just we're basically reclaiming our freedom, to do everything exactly how we want to do it.
Exactly.
We're two different people, so we don't always necessarily, agree on everything that we want to do. So with that comes like creative compromise, and we don't want to have to be able to do that anymore, and just like she said, it's about growth. So if we're both able to do exactly what we want to do with everything that we're doing, then that's growth. That allows us to be completely free, and we know as creators that freedom is important. Freedom to do what you want to do is important.
Exactly. And it was fun doing it, as a couple. It was fun, working, but now we want to, as a couple, kind of just grow individually too, allow each other to
be free and
do our own thing. So
do our own thing, spread our wings, and just kind of work things like that.
So I'm excited to see what he comes up with, and he'll let you guys know. It's going to be pretty dope, and very excited to see his work in the future.
Absolutely, and likewise for her. I know she's already working on some stuff, and same thing here. Like we said, we've been kind of planning to make this happen. We were just kind of thinking of how to make it happen and when to make it happen. And it was just a matter of that was all good and well on paper to kind of just, I guess, overthink things of how and when we're going to do it. Mm-hmm. And we just got to the point where we're like, you know what, let's just go ahead and do it. Let's just go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
Stop delaying it. So that's where we're at right now. And I'm looking forward to what she comes up with as well. I know, once again, she's working on stuff. I've been working on stuff. We've had this idea to end the show, so we've been, coming up with stuff, coming up with ideas of our own. That way we can, launch these solo projects, whatever they may be.
Yep.
So that's the next step of what we're going to get into. So basically, we'll give you guys a little taste of whatever our solo ideas and kind of where we're at right now with it, and, what we got planned. And obviously, we might tweak our game plans here and there, but this is where we're at today. This is what we're planning on doing moving forward after the end of the show. So without further ado, we'll get into me first, and then we'll also get into Lyrical Relief. So see you guys in just a sec. All right, so what do I have planned? Well, I feel like I have more or less, like, I don't think my plan is going to change much at all from what I say today. So basically, there's a couple of phases to this plan. The first phase is ending the show, which we are currently actively working on and recording at the moment. So as y'all know, this is the finale. And after this, it's a wrap. No more Creative Misfits, you know what I mean? It's been a great ride, and we appreciate y'all, and it's been a fun ride. We've loved it. But so after ending the show, the next phase for me will be completing my EP that I've been working on. So with everything that I've been having going on, I've also been working on this EP in the background, and ending the show, will just allow me to kind of think about music only for the first time in a while. So it'll be cool. I'm excited about that. And this EP is, about 60% done at this point. And the EP is called Zonin'. And I guess I'll explain more about it, like if I hop on another show and get interviewed or whatever the case may be, or on social or whatever. I'll explain the reasoning behind the title and all that. Like, more will be disclosed about the project as time goes on. But it's an EP that I'm working on. It's called Zonin'. And that is the first thing I'm doing after Creative Misfits, just focusing on completing that, putting it out, pushing it, performing, all that good stuff. Now, the thing I had planned after that is basically to come up with a new solo show, pretty much in the spirit of Creative Misfits. So it's gonna be a radio style show, and by that I mean, once again, in the spirit of Creative Misfits. I consider Creative Misfits to be a radio style show. And that just means, I'm gonna be doing more interviewing artists and creators. I'm gonna be doing more, playlists and DJ sets, more or less. Same thing like I've been doing with Creative Misfits. And just kind of documenting creative culture and, playing music, having people come on and perform, interviewing people, and just documenting in the best way that I can, and continuing along with that, because that's something I love to do. I enjoy it, And once again, now I'll just be able to do it freely as a solo creator and be able to, not have to compromise creatively in terms of what direction I want to go with this episode or that episode or any ideas. Like, I don't have to, run it by anybody at that point. So it'll just be cool to have that freedom, in this scenario. So that's my second thing after ending the show. And then last but not least, I will be creating another new show, and it will be totally different from anything that I've done before as a show host and creator. It's gonna have a totally different purpose, and I don't even wanna go into too much detail about what's going on with it, because like I said, it's kind of like a new thing. I'm happy to talk about Zonin', the EP, because people have known me to do music. I've been doing that, like that's how I started out. And same thing with the show that's gonna be in the spirit of Creative Misfits. Like, people have known me to interview artists and performers and have them come on and perform and come up with playlists and all those kinds of things. So I'm happy to talk about the concepts behind those, or that I'm doing those, talk more freely about that. This last show is something that's completely new, so I wanna keep it a little bit more under wraps. And like I said, it'll just serve a totally different purpose, totally different from Creative Misfits, but it'll be dope. Definitely be dope, and I'm looking forward to all of these projects. But, I wanted to keep it kind of short and sweet, and Lyrical Relief, AKA Melinda, as she'll probably be going by at this point, is gonna try to keep it concise too. Just to keep it concise, and then also because we gotta get up out of here pretty soon. She's gotta go pick up the little one. You know what I mean? So appreciate y'all. She's gonna come next, and then we'll wrap it up together.
Hi guys. As Joe, aka One Known, mentioned, I'm gonna be going by my real name, Melinda Nazario. That's one thing I've been talking about for about a year now that I've been wanting to do, and that's why I haven't really done music, because I've just been like, do I want to still go with Lyrical Relief, or do I just want to do Melinda Nazario? And yeah, I finally realized that that's just what I want to do. There's a whole reason why I started going by Lyrical Relief, and I will definitely talk about that in the upcoming months, about why I did and why I have decided to now just go with my name and just be me and be authentically me. So yes, Melinda Nazario. I'm not going to be using my Lyrical Relief social media anymore. It would just be up there, to show everything that I did do for the past couple years. But I am going by Melinda Nazario, so I do have that on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, if you want to follow me. But one of the main things that I am up to right now is I am getting my master's degree in creative writing. I'm in the process of writing my first memoir, and that's been taking up a lot of my time. I've also been a part of a book project that's coming out in a couple of weeks, Father's Day weekend, I believe. And it's actually an anthology for fatherless daughters, and that's something that I've been trying to do a lot of work in, because I myself am a fatherless daughter, and yeah, it's something that I feel is very important, and I want to share my story and kind of inspire others who are going through the same thing. And that also kind of goes and ties into the type of work that I want to do. Like, I definitely want to start talking and reaching out to women who have overcome, hard childhoods, and how they found a way to, just be a better person, and to really not let their hard times define them or keep them in a box. That's just something that I'm really passionate about, trying to be like the Puerto Rican Oprah, I guess you could say. But yeah, I'm really passionate about stuff like that. So that is what I'm going to be focusing on, is getting my show together for that, doing my book, my first memoir, being a part of the anthology for fatherless daughters. And I will be doing music, but like I said, it's going to be under Melinda Nazario. So I'm in the process of switching that up. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm very excited about being able to do that, being able to just do my own thing, be free, create my own thing as well. Like, that's something that I've been wanting to do for a while. Like, I'm just very passionate about writing and about singing, but I'm also very passionate about helping other people and inspiring other people who are in like a very dark time right now. So I will be sharing more of my story. I moved to Orlando about 5 years ago from Chicago, and there's a lot of reasons why I did that, and I'll definitely share a couple and share my journey and how I made it to where I'm at today, and hopefully inspire others who, like I said, are in a similar circumstance. So yeah. If you like what you hear about that, definitely try to follow me on Melinda Nazario, because like I said, I will not be using Lyrical Relief anymore. But once again, thank you guys so much for listening to the show, for tuning in, like when we started doing video. Thank you to the artists, everything. We just had so much fun, and, stay tuned.
All right, so we are back as host and hostess of the show for one final lap real quick.
Yep.
And kind of picking up where she left off, at this point, obviously we're going to be doing the solo thing. So you can follow me on social media at The Real One Known, at THEREAL, the number 1, KNOWN, and Melinda Nazario at
MELINDANAZARIO.
So please do follow us. Like we said, we're going to be working on plenty of projects and a lot of content.
Yep.
So it's kind of like, we're ending the show, but now y'all get double the content.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So kind of look at it like that. But, and then also kind of segueing out of what she was talking about, we definitely want to thank everybody for listening, tuning in. It's been an amazing ride. We've had a lot of fun.
Definitely. The artists, there was a lot of times where we just, that was the first time us meeting the person, is when, they came to, be interviewed. And we ended up having an amazing time with them. Like, Soul Ray was one of them.
Definitely a fave. Soul Ray is definitely a fave.
There was another one.
Soul Ray and Leandra. Amazing people.
Leandra, definitely. But dude from New York, now I can't get his name.
OG.
OG. He was another one that
Damn, man, OG's gonna be mad at you for that one.
I know, sorry. That we met for the very first time in an interview, and we ended up having a great time with him. But yeah, we met a lot of amazing artists. Like, all of you were great, and it was, amazing getting to know you guys, to know your journey, to hear your music, and to see you guys evolve too, like from the point of like where we first started with the show until now, seeing people coming out with new music, new projects and stuff. It's definitely been a great journey, like, for sure.
Yeah, it's been an amazing ride overall, and we're very grateful to everybody, like we said, the listeners and our guests, and it's just been great, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it has.
But yeah, I think we pretty much covered everything for the most part. We can't stress that enough. Thank you guys.
Yes.
Like, man, it's been fun, and we hope that you guys continue to follow along with us because we got a lot going on.
For sure.
So yeah, without further ado,
this is it.
Creative Misfits finale. It's a wrap. So thank you guys so much. And till next time.
Yeah.
On a whole nother other type of vibe.
For sure.
All right, later, y'all.
Bye.
Okay, so one more thing. We're going to do credits rolling real quick because it's the last episode and we're fancy.
Yep. So first off, we want to give a shout out to Hip Hop Everything and HHE Radio for all the support throughout these past few years.
Definitely. And we also want to shout out Lord Fresco for contributing music to the show, even though we only got to use one track. That's our fault.
Yep. And also, while we're at it, we also want to give a shout out to Prince Trail for doing the same, providing some very dope music for our performances.
Even though we only got to use one track. That's our fault. But we out for real this time. Peace.